Yes. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am talking today about what does dance mean to you. This is something that I ask myself during my morning meditations and just reflecting on the weekend. This is Monday, so this is my Monday meditations and motivation, hopefully for you, because what I want to ask you is what motivates you when it comes to dance. I think that there's a lot of different opinions out there, and that's completely okay. It's just when I feel like other people's opinions, or they try to force their opinions on other people, that's where a line is crossed, and that's one of the motivations for this video. I am totally out on my balcony, you guys. Today is the best lighting today anyways. It's kind of like a cloudy day, so I'm out here on my balcony, so I apologize in advance. I do live by a busy road. Apparently it's like, cars, it goes into a neighborhood, a very nice neighborhood actually, but that road is just constantly busy apparently. So I apologize in advance. But I wrote down some things this morning that I wanted to share with you guys, because I have been a dancer since 2003. And I really began learning the techniques of dance around 2008, about 5 or so years later. But I have, as a woman of color, I grew up dancing hip hop, sort of jazzy moves that my cousins and we would come up with these dances at family reunions, and we would present it at family reunions. And the practice of the dancing, all of it. Like when I hear music, you guys, I am so inspired to move. It is so natural, it's not even funny. But I did not go to a ballet school. I did not receive any technical training for dance until I was 26. I went to a ballet class, and then I had a Christian dance teacher, a liturgical dance teacher, who taught jazz concepts, basic ballet concepts, and it wasn't until I was 34 that I actually started taking an adult ballet class that was weekly, about twice a week for 2 years, and now I'm still going. It's more like once 2020 COVID kind of like. But the cool thing about the whole COVID pandemic thing was that I was able to take contemporary classes, jazz classes, from men and women I would have normally never been able to take. So I've been taking a lot of virtual classes to extend my studies in dance. And as I am beginning to teach dance myself, I've had people ask me, hey, can you teach me ballet or teach me some basic concepts of ballet? And I'm like, yeah, I can teach beginner ballet. The concepts, once you learn them, I can teach them, but it's a lot. And as I become a teacher myself, I think that I have kind of put a heavier burden on myself to know what I'm talking about and to specialize myself in those areas that I have been weak in, simply because I didn't grow up maybe in dancing, at least in my own mind. So I'm saying all of this to say that if you're a dancer, or you're an adult, you're a child, you're an older person, it's never too late to start dance. You can start dance at any age, at any time. But I think that a lot of people hold themselves back because of it doesn't live up to an expectation. And the wonderful thing again about 2020 is just, TikTok, Instagram Reels, all of these different platforms that people are just having fun, you guys. They're dancing and having fun. And so this is a very timely word, because it's like what I'm sharing with you basically is that there are people out there who don't care anymore. And I love that. I absolutely love that, because I have encountered especially as I started taking technical classes and being technically trained, you come across what I consider to be dance snobs. Like you have coffee snobs, there's dance snobs. And these people, to me, they're people who are hyper-focused on technique, and they also feel the need to force their opinions of dance on other people. It's like ridiculous. And then you have, and when I say dance snobs, I'm not talking about professional dancers. Some of them are just dance moms, who are all about technique, and you want your child to take the best classes for the best people, and you want them to do all these other things. And those are great aspirations, but you have to know what motivates someone in order to lead them in the right direction. When I encounter dance students, what I want to know from you is, what do you want to get out of dance? What motivates you? Is it the roar of the crowd? Is it winning a title? You know, is it receiving recognition from a certain group of people, or a body of, judges that judge dance? Are you motivated by performing in a classical dance performance that you've always wanted to do, like the Nutcracker? You know, are you motivated to be a part of a new dance movement? You know, creating your own choreography and doing your own thing. You know, what motivates you? It might be some or all of the above. You know, what motivates me? My main motivation in dance is to have fun, to have freedom. Like I said, it's just natural for me. It always has been. And I asked myself this morning, you know, what is dance to me? Because as I'm becoming a teacher, I have to embrace my own ideals of dance, and I have to be accepting of what that is. Because I'm beginning to see what it's not, as I'm encountering people who are so obsessed with technique, and just the best of the best, and you have to have all these accolades in order to teach my child dance, which is fine. But it's like, there also is a sense of disrespect for those who just dance because they love it. And that sort of dance receives just as much attention, it has just as much beauty as any technical, super specific, everything's together dance, you know what I'm saying? And I think that my tribe and the people that I vibe with are people who love to dance because of the very nature of their soul. You know, it doesn't have to do with how everything looks perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's an appreciation for just the fun and the freedom that dance expression brings. And the reason that I love to learn technique is so that I can have more fun and more freedom in dance. Those are the main reasons why I learn technique. Another thing that inspires me about professional dancers is their musicality and their flexibility. I don't care how big their turnout is. I don't care if their hips was like this when their leg went up. I don't care about that. Most people don't, actually. So, you know. But that, and I guarantee you, the majority of people out there, that's what inspires you about professional dance. The musicality and the flexibility. That's it. And so those are the main things that I try to learn as a dancer. I want to learn musicality, and I want to learn flexibility. And so I hope that this was inspiring to you. I hope that it leads you to reevaluate how you view dance, especially view dance from other people, and not forcing our ideals of what dance is on other people. And I repent if I've ever done that. Because I've had my limitations on what I consider dance. I used to say, you know, if you're not moving your feet, you're not dancing. Which, you know, in my dance class, we're moving our feet. That's going to be dance. But when I can't project that on people outside of my realm of influence, because that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed week. Bye.